Hello, everyone. I wanted to just drop this note for you because I keep getting asked the same question. How do I make a change? And how do I sustain that change? And there's a simple answer. You know what you do not want, and then that clearly shows you what you do want. Remember polarity, right? You turn your attention away from the old way you used to live, and you turn it towards the new way you want to live. You cannot accomplish the new way of living if you don't do it every day, all day. There's no break that can be taken from it. How can you take a break from being the new you? If you take a break from being the new you, you go back to being the old you. And then you complain, oh, the change is so hard. But in actuality, for instance, you do your laundry, take it out of the dryer, empty the lint, fold your clean laundry and put it away, because that is the new behavior you said you wanted to do. Because the old behavior was what? Leave the lint in the dryer. And then the dryer breaks and you're like, why do my things never last? And then you say, oh my God, I have to shuffle my clothes from the left side of the bed to the right so I can have a place to sleep. We do not and we cannot take a break from being the new person that we want to be. If you take that break, you remain the old man. So what are you going to do? You decide, here's my new behavior. It's your new lifestyle. And so you do it. Over and over and over again because it is your new way of doing things. Right? So we've got to get past this thing that we do. Oh, I'll do it today. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it next week. But, I need a break. Then how can you become the new man when you take a break from being the new man? That can be in any facet of your life. Any facet. So, do that simple action every day without complaint. I've read these people's comments and they say, you know what? I changed and I am believing that I have my significant person. But what do? Instead of reminding themselves that they do have their significant other, even though they don't see them in the 3D right away, they stop and they complain, why is it taking so long? That's your problem. The minute we stop doing the new thing, we go right back to the old. And because we go back to the old, we remain the old. So what are you going to do? I gave this analogy the other day on a talk, on a podcast, the Human Experience podcast. I'll post a link to it. My grandfather taught me, because I always wondered, how was he so good at what he did? And you know what he said to me? You do the same action every day the same way, And as you are doing the action, you don't look to see how far you've come, but you set the rhythm for the new way you want to live. His example was cutting sugarcane. He cut the root, he cut the top off, and he tossed the sugarcane stalk in the bin. He cut the root, he cut the top, and he tossed it in the bin. He cut the root, he cut the top, he tossed it in the bin. That was his only focus. He developed a rhythm of doing it. Root, top, toss, root, top, toss. That's all he was consumed with, and he did it. And he didn't worry about how long is that going to take, because he set a rhythm. And he did it, and he did it until, oh snap, I'm done. This is the attitude we adopt. You want to stop complaining? Then you find a thing and you say, wow, I like that. I did it. As opposed to the old man, this stuff never works. I can't figure it out. You know what? I'm going to toss in the towel. How many times have I heard that? You know what? My desire is too hard to accomplish. So I'll stop. Your task is to stay faithful to the new way of living. That is your task. Just simply do your new way over and over and over again, and you will recognize you don't have time to contemplate how long it's going to take. What a beautiful thing. So what are you going to do? Are you going to practice being the new person that you say you want to be? Or will you take a break and revert right back to the old way, thereby proving to yourself that you haven't changed? And because you said, oh, you see, it's too hard. You can't change. I'm set in my way. You are not set in your way. Choose the new way and set yourself in that new way. And that is where I will leave it. I love you. Rest well. Much love.